have an ace. I'm also pretty sure that he will call with queen.
I need help.
If I just call, he'll bet again. And then, I don't know what to do. I think he would have called if I had raised there. He may have called if I had pushed there, so that just sucks for me. I'm going to have to start doing some different things. I have to double up before the blinds get up. This is what we call a going broke flop. I have an overcard and a flush draw, and he's liable to call me before the flop with anything. So I am going to go broke here if he decides to play with a pair, but he didn't. So I'm back over 1,000, and I have to keep grinding here. There's no time to goof around. There's no time to give up on pots where I flop something, unfortunately. If we were to play a structure where the blinds didn't go up, then I would feel very comfortable here, or a slower structure. But this structure, how you say, sucks, and so that's something I have to live with. I'm going to check how long I've been taping for. This has been taping for 6 minutes or something. I have another heads up to play in 15 minutes. I'm sure that we'll be done by then. I flop top pair, I like that. I haven't let out of the pot yet. And, oop! Oh, darn it. He's not calling that. I wanted to bet 65. I wanted to see what he did when I let out of the pot. It's a little bit goofy because I flopped really well. Ooh. Ooh. Don't get confused now, Scott. Okay. I type oops now. He was thinking about it. That would have been exciting for me. I just have to be more aggressive now. I'm not going to be calling his bets anymore unless I plan on committing later in the pot.
Want to see something?
I'm not folding ace-9 before the flop. And now I have to flop an ace. Or run a runner. 7.
Well,
boom!
You win?
I won a big pot, Seamus. I'm gonna pause now to finish this video and to get my son to sleep. So it's about 10 hands later. Nothing much has happened except that I just flopped a set. I'm trying to finish him, and I have to get him to put some chips in now. If he wants to get frisky on this pot, then we'll end it. I'm gonna... No, Seamus. Talking to the computer. So I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna make like a very non-deceptively sized bet. Alright, so now either he has it or he does not, and we shall see. I guess he had a 10. Guess he had a 10.
What do you have, Paul?
I had the joint, baby. So the situation is different now with him short stacked. A lot of players will try and trap me here. So I do have a flush draw and a pair. However, not doubling him up is very important to me. And so if he's got something, like he does, I think, I prefer that I prefer to call bet from him than bet. The reason why is if he shoves, I'm going to fold. And now I'm in a bad spot. So I'm going to give him this pot if he wants it. Okay, so if I bet that turn, he would have shoved on me and I would have doubled him up. Instead, I pay him $100 only. And if I had hit my card, he would have gone busto.
The mysterious cat.
I'm going to try and bust him right here. Ooh! I have him out kicked. We're likely to chop. Oh!
What?
We still chop. Jeez. Thank God for the jack. No, Seamus. I got him in good. He hit a 3-outer, and then I hit him back on a suck out. When the board paired, we chopped it, which was good for me. Now I don't know. He's doing some weird things now. I think he's discouraged. I think. I saw him fold. He folded. He checked out one hand, which means he folded without there being a bet. I'm going to continue to just go ahead and see flops. I'm not going to get too aggressive before I have anything. Alright, the blinds have just gone up. This is now at push or fold stage. Good news is I have them 2-1. The bad news is I'll likely get in here as a 60-40 favorite or a 60-40 dog. I'm going to push any hand that's good enough to play. I'm going to push here. And the reason why is he didn't limp in with the king, and so I should bet my 5, and if he raises, I'm going to call. So I may as well just go ahead and put him in. He could call with the 2, he could call with 2 big cards, but I rate to have the best hand, and I like him to make a mistake. I also don't want to give him any ideas about getting aggressive and thinking that I'll fold, and then sucking out on me. Queen 4... well, whatever. I hope he doesn't raise. If he does raise, then he will win. He'll win my 100. He hasn't been raising a lot out of the big blind. We'll see how he adjusts to the new blind situation. But in the meantime, I don't mind just limping in there. Check, check. I now have a flush draw and a pair. I'm going to bet and call if he raises. Alright, we're getting to the end, one way or the other, because if I get short stack, I'm not going to be goofing around. That is very powerful, and it's so powerful that I'm not going to bet it. And now it's less powerful, but it's still strong. If he wants to get all in, we can get all in. I'll just go ahead and try and get some chips out of him. I don't normally advocate for a min-betting strategy, but the min-bet here is pretty big. If he calls here, we'll race it off. And we will race it off. He somehow knew that he had 2 overcards. He's got a gut shot now. And new. Good game, sir. You play good. Okay, I'm out. See ya. Peace.